The major thing in this report that people need to take note of is not the technology itself, but the change in the balance of power. Suddenly, it's not the marketer, the advertiser, the big institution, even in government, talking to people, sending a message, but it's a collaboration between the user and the institution. Suddenly, they want to participate. They don't simply want to sit passively and receive. So they may contribute in designing a product. They may suggest things to a legislator about how the law should change, that kind of stuff. And many institutions are very, very good at talking, but they're not that good at listening, and that's the challenge. The basic notion of people being not just online, but reachable, so that it's a challenge. If everybody's reachable all the time, the issue no longer becomes finding people, it becomes filtering people out. So the challenge for any individual is to be accessible to people they want to be reached by, but how to filter out the people they don't want to be reached by, and at the same time, how to let people in that they don't know, but that they would like to hear from. So if the first decade of the century was all about search and finding, the next decade, I think, is going to be about filtering, about discriminating. If you can do anything, then you have a tough choice. You need to decide, well, what is it I want to do? I can do anything I want. I can reach anybody. I can find out anything. I can look around me, and all the things in this room, all the things in the city are ready to tell me about themselves, their history, how much they cost, what they could do for me. So which ones do I want to listen to? There'll be so much that you're going to need tools to help you make those discriminations. There's accessism and there's the lack of it. In my own life, I'm still beset with inefficiencies. I'm not sure, is the pool going to open on time? Wouldn't there be a nice way to find out? I mean, right now, you look back 10 years, and if you wanted to meet somebody, you had to arrange it maybe a week in advance. You had a time and a place, and you would show up. And if you couldn't make it, it was really hard to get in touch with them and let them know. And now, if you want to hang out with somebody, you'll message them with an hour or two's notice, and maybe they'll be there, maybe they won't. But the world is both more efficient and much more just in time. Some people find that comfortable psychologically. Other people find it very disturbing. They don't, it's like they were brought up to plan, and they don't like this last minute stuff. But if you're comfortable with that, it's great, because you can adjust things to the last moment. You can make much more efficient use of everything from public transport to, it's not that common now, but there are companies working on applications where, suppose I have a lemonade stand. I can send out a Twitter message saying, there are no lines right now. It's 10 in the morning, come to my lemonade stand. Or I'm a beautician and it's 3 o'clock on Monday afternoon, there are no customers, so I can send out a message saying, I'll do your nails for half price, or I'll do your hair and I'll throw in the nails for free, or whatever. There's a whole lot of time-based commerce. Airlines do yield management. Most little businesses don't have the capability, but they will. For some people, access means you can stay better in touch with your family. My family's all over the US, and I can stay close to them. On the other hand, if you're that kind of person, it also means you can avoid seeing them in the flesh and sort of keep them at arm's length by communicating only through Facebook or only through email. So it really allows people to accentuate their own tendencies anyway.